Hi there, this is Annabelle here. Am I looking good? Alright, let's start. Passing knowledge to learners is one of the most dynamic practices in the world. The learning process has been on the development stage to such an extent that the learners do not necessarily need to get in direct contact with the tutor for the knowledge to be effectively dispensed. Use of technology is an issue that is integrative. This is to say, there is a direct relationship between the process of acquisition of knowledge and the learning process in two happen at the same time. This video will focus on the process of determining the role of digital media in the facilitation of the student learning and engagement process. One of the roles of digital media is the supplementation of the material used in the learning process. For instance, consider the use of visual or online learning among students in higher education. This is a process that happens in which case there is no direct contact between the tutor and the learners. As opposed to learning students on a full-time basis, there is an enrollment on part-time basis in which the students can learn at the convenience of their various duty and work. However, this is just a supplementary strategy that seeks to develop strong and comprehensive understanding of the subject topics. It's done as students move from the normal regular programs to dual enrollment and summer school programs. Digital media helps in making remediation classes a possibility, and the learner is put on learning programs on a continuous basis without having to attend the classes on the same level and basics. In the digital media, there is a complete online learning process that is importantly used in a strong basis enhancement of the activities in the learning process. The process in this case is a blended learning aspect where there is an integration of both face-to-face and distance communication. For instance, in the USA, the students in Michigan Visual School have the capability to attend classes away from the institution through the digital school program. In this case, digital media enables distance education. Another role of the technology in student learning process is that of integrating the social and collaborative learning. In this context, it can be determined that knowledge does not just exist in the individual minds, but also in the discourse as well the interactions between the collection of individual students. According to Bala, such an interactive learning process helps to enhance active participation of the learners in the learning process. According to Beaumont and Shannon, this is a basic and essential element in the process of learning. For effective learning, there is always need to develop skills that are used in sharing knowledge, learning neither face-to-face and through the use of technology. All these are effectively necessitated through the integrated process of putting up technological applications and the effective process of learning in the respective schools. This is a progressive approach that enhances creativity in the learning process because the students are able to learn from each other and increase their levels of understanding and learning in general. Another role of technology is the integration of the course content. Students are used to having the learning process and knowledge disseminated through the classroom situations. However, this is an issue that is practically tradition and does not work for all the students. Classroom content It's importantly useful in students as a method that applies the dialogue situation. However, there is a strong and emphatic application of the process of new integration process that considers an effective mode in which knowledge is disseminated. The integration at this level allows students to share information at their level in making sure that they understand its appropriateness to their situation and life. This is because there are examples given in class and not applicable to the real and ideal student life. In total terms, the indication in this case is that the students are able to determinately adhere to the fact that they are able to make the learning process practical than theoretical. In a conclusion, technology has become a basic issue in the learning process. In the model classroom, students are able to effectively get the knowledge from the teachers and are able to connect later in other situations when there are no teachers. At this level, it's worth nothing that there is a direct connection with the right situations that would enhance development projects in the mind of the learner. In this video, it has been mentioned that technology plays a very significant role in connecting the learner with the tutor. The process and the information. Practicality is also achieved through the process by which the students are able to gain from the knowledge they get from their peers, which is an out-of-class practical issue. Thanks for listening to me. Thank you. Bye bye.